social commentary in ancient Greece took place most prominently in the form of plays. Many of the most well-known playwrights of the time demonstrated their opinions on how individuals in Greek society, as well as Greek society as a whole, should or should not behave. Both comedies and tragedies had clear themes of social and political criticism, yet comedies were far more overt in their critique. The preeminent comedy writer of ancient Greece was Aristophanes, a dramatist born around 445 BCE. Two of his plays, The Frogs and The Clouds, may be the most critical of all his work. In The Frogs, the god Dionysus wishes to bring back the dead Euripides from the underworld, for he believes this playwright was the greatest of all dramatists, and that his beliefs were necessary at a time when Athens was in peril. After several comical mishaps, Dionysus and his slave Xanthias finally end up in the house of Hades. Dionysus is then offered a choice to bring back either Euripides or Aeschylus, another dead playwright. The two begin a fierce debate full of aggressive personal attacks, and it is Aeschylus who ends up winning the debate. By picking Aeschylus, Aristophanes made his beliefs clear. Euripides represented the new school of Greek thought, something that Aristophanes believed had driven the youth to, quote, practice drivel and gossip, which emptied the gymnasia and ruined the butts of our prattling youth, end quote. Aeschylus, on the other hand, favored straightforward thinking and a strong rule of law, something Aristophanes believed was necessary for Athens to succeed. In the play The Clouds, Aristophanes was again unafraid of making his beliefs known. In this play, the main agon, or struggle, exists between a personified superior argument and inferior argument. Superior argument believes in a moral education based on justice and devotion to the gods, while inferior argument prefers to sweet-talk his way through life without remorse for his actions. Socrates, a character in the play, sides with the inferior argument. Aristophanes clearly believed that the actual philosopher, Socrates, was another proponent of the hated new school of Greek thought, that Aristophanes thought was ruining the Greek youth. Aristophanes also hints through his play that many politicians of the time were also believers in the new school, something the playwright detested. Other than the plot of these plays, the place of their performance was also incredibly important to their social impact. One of the most notable of these settings was the Theater of Dionysus, constructed around the 6th century BCE and located on the south slope of the Acropolis in Athens. A modern view contained in UC Berkeley's Dr. Mark Griffith's Aristophanes' Frogs describes the theater with, quote, a much smaller wooden skene, no raised stage, and a rectangular or trapezoidal dance floor and auditorium, end quote. Although admission prices may have limited the official attendance to aristocratic men, women, slaves, and poorer citizens could have also watched the plays from outside the official seating area. The fact that marginalized individuals were able to receive these opinionated plays could have sparked some change in ancient Greek society's opinions on class, gender issues, relationships with the gods, and morality. Another important element of Greek theater was the masks that actors wore. Masks were made out of linen or wood, and because of this, none exist today. However, terracotta representations do. These two terracotta roundels may have been placed on a temple, and they demonstrate characters from a play. The left likely was worn by an actor playing a hetera, while the right was worn by an actor playing a slave. The roundels date to the Hellenistic period around 1 BCE, and they exist today at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. Masks were incredibly important tools in play. They allowed actors to demonstrate emotion to a more exaggerated degree, and because women were not allowed to be actors, male actors could play female roles more believably. Masks also had something of a megaphone effect, allowing spectators farther away from the stage to hear the play more clearly. This fact gave lower-class onlookers an opportunity to experience the play and its messages, something that they may have not been able to do without the effect the masks had on the actors' voices. Through the conditions of the theater and the tools used by actors to display their voice and emotions, we can see that Greek playwrights tried their utmost to have their opinions projected to a large audience, perhaps in hopes of widespread social change.